It is official now. Tiger Woods and his now ex-wife are divorced. They dissolved their marriage of nearly 6 years on Monday, ending 9 months of speculation and rumor, sparked, of course, by that.
Tiger Woods and Elin Nordegren's divorce was one of the most high-profile celebrity breakups in recent history, capturing the attention of global media and sparking countless discussions about love, betrayal, and the price of fame. Their story, often dissected in tabloids and entertainment outlets, serves as a cautionary tale about the strains of public life and the private wounds that scandals can create. Elin Nordegren's eventual confirmation of the rumors surrounding their divorce only added more intrigue to an already dramatic narrative, painting a vivid picture of trust shattered and a marriage dismantled under the weight of infidelity and scrutiny. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. The marriage between Tiger Woods and Elin Nordegren initially seemed like a perfect fairy tale. She, a Swedish model with a calm demeanor, and he, a record-breaking golf prodigy who had become a global sports icon, appeared to embody the ideals of success and stability. Together, they built a life filled with luxury, from their sprawling homes to their glamorous appearances at prestigious events. To outsiders, they were the epitome of a power couple, a union that blended personal charm with professional excellence. However, as the world would later discover, the facade of perfection hid deep cracks that would soon shatter their lives. The unraveling of their marriage began with whispers and rumors that gradually escalated into a full-blown scandal. Reports of Tiger Woods' extramarital affairs began to surface, painting a picture of a man who, despite his clean-cut public image, had lived a secret life filled with indiscretions. The tipping point came in late 2009 when a car accident outside their Florida home set off a chain of events that exposed the truth. What initially seemed like an unfortunate mishap soon became the prelude to revelations of Woods' numerous infidelities, leaving the public and media in shock. For Elin Nordegren, the betrayal was not only personal but also public, as she was thrust into the spotlight in the midst of a deeply painful and private ordeal. Elin's confirmation of the reasons behind their divorce brought clarity to the speculations that had been swirling for months. While she chose her words carefully and maintained her characteristic grace, her acknowledgement of the infidelity as the primary cause of their separation spoke volumes. It underscored the emotional toll such a betrayal had taken on her and the impossibility of rebuilding a relationship that had been eroded by lies and deceit. For her, the discovery of her husband's double life was not just a marital issue, but a profound rupture of trust that could not be mended. The revelations of infidelity had far-reaching implications, not just for Elin and Tiger, but for the broader cultural conversations about fidelity, power, and the pressures of fame. For Elin, the divorce was an assertion of her self-worth and boundaries. Despite being married to one of the most successful and wealthy athletes in the world, she demonstrated that no amount of privilege or material wealth could compensate for a lack of respect and honesty in a relationship. Her decision to walk away from the marriage resonated with many who admired her strength and resolve in the face of public humiliation. On a larger scale, the story shed light on the corrosive effects of fame and the challenges of maintaining a private life in the public eye. Tiger Woods, as one of the most recognizable faces in sports, lived under constant scrutiny. The relentless pressure to maintain his image as a flawless role model likely contributed to the double life he led, as he sought outlets away from the rigid expectations placed upon him. However, Elin's perspective revealed the human cost of such betrayals, illustrating how fame can amplify the pain of personal failures and make healing even more difficult. The divorce also highlighted the imbalance of power and agency in high-profile relationships. Despite the global attention on Tiger Woods and his career, it was Elin who had to endure the invasive glare of the media as she navigated her personal crisis. Her journey to reclaim her narrative and rebuild her life served as an important reminder of the resilience required to emerge from such deeply publicized personal struggles. Her actions demonstrated that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, it is possible to rise with dignity and purpose. Elin's decision to confirm the rumors about their divorce also spoke to the importance of owning one's story. By addressing the reasons behind the separation, she reclaimed her voice in a narrative that had largely been driven by speculation and media sensationalism. Her openness, though restrained, allowed her to set the record straight without succumbing to the urge for revenge or public spectacle. In doing so, she showed how strength and vulnerability can coexist, creating a powerful example for others navigating similar situations. The implications of their divorce reverberated far beyond their personal lives. It sparked conversations about the nature of celebrity relationships, the expectations placed on public figures, and the often unrealistic ideals of perfection that such couples are expected to embody. For many, it was a stark reminder that no amount of success or fame can shield individuals from the complexities and challenges of human relationships. The Woods-Nordegren divorce became a case study in how even the most seemingly ideal unions can crumble under the weight of unmet expectations and unresolved issues. For Elin Nordegren, the divorce was more than just the end of a marriage. It was a moment of transformation. By addressing the truth behind the breakup, she took control of her narrative and refused to let her identity be defined by the scandal. Her actions reminded the world that healing from betrayal requires not only courage, but also a deep commitment to self-respect and authenticity. Her journey demonstrated that, while the pain of infidelity can leave lasting scars, it is possible to emerge stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. The confirmation of the reasons behind the divorce also served as a turning point for Tiger Woods. While the focus of this narrative is on Elin, it is impossible to ignore the impact her decision had on him. The revelations forced him to confront the consequences of his actions and reckon with the damage he had caused, not only to his marriage but also to his public image and career. Elin's candid acknowledgement of the infidelity underscored the importance of accountability and the necessity of facing the repercussions of one's choices. Their divorce, and Elin's role in bringing clarity to the reasons behind it, also challenged societal perceptions of forgiveness and reconciliation. While some may have expected her to forgive and rebuild the marriage, her decision to end the relationship highlighted the complexity of such choices. It was a reminder that forgiveness does not always equate to reconciliation, and that sometimes the healthiest path forward involves letting go and creating space for new beginnings. As the dust settled on their high-profile breakup, Elin Nordegren emerged as a symbol of strength and resilience. Her confirmation of the rumors surrounding their divorce was not an act of vindication, but a declaration of her truth. It reflected her commitment to living authentically and refusing to accept anything less than honesty and respect in her relationships. Her actions inspired countless individuals facing similar struggles, showing that even in the face of profound betrayal, it is possible to reclaim one's dignity and chart a new course. The implications of the Tiger Woods-Elin Nordegren divorce continue to resonate, offering lessons about the fragility of trust, the complexities of fame, and the importance of authenticity in relationships. For Elin, the decision to confirm the rumors and move forward with her life was a testament to her character and her unwavering commitment to her values. While their marriage may have ended in heartbreak, her story remains a powerful example of resilience and the transformative power of truth. Elin Nordegren and Tiger Woods' divorce continues to fascinate because it unfolds across multiple dimensions: personal betrayal, media scrutiny, and cultural symbolism. While much has been said about the initial scandal and its fallout, there is still a deeper untapped layer to their story. This layer reveals insights into the psychology of public betrayal, the evolving roles of women in relationships, and the consequences of losing oneself in the pursuit of societal ideals. Nordegren's journey in particular offers rich ground for exploration, as she not only endured a public spectacle, but also redefined her identity in its wake. One aspect of their separation that deserves closer attention is the emotional isolation that Elin Nordegren likely endured during the height of the scandal. Despite her outward grace and composure, she was a young woman navigating motherhood, betrayal, and public humiliation simultaneously. Being thrust into a media frenzy would have amplified her vulnerability, as her every move was analyzed and critiqued by strangers who knew little of her inner life. For Nordegren, a private individual by nature, this exposure must have been doubly painful. The media's voracious appetite for salacious details turned her personal suffering into entertainment fodder, a cruelty that underscores the exploitative nature of fame. Nordegren's ability to endure this storm speaks to her resilience. In the face of relentless scrutiny, she did not collapse under the weight of public opinion or resort to retaliation. Instead, she shielded herself and her children from the noise, maintaining an admirable level of privacy. This was no small feat, given the intense curiosity surrounding the scandal. Her silence, while often interpreted as stoicism, was perhaps also a form of self-preservation, a way to reclaim agency in a situation where so much had been taken from her. In this way, she demonstrated a quiet strength that transcends the immediate narrative of betrayal. The legal and financial aspects of their divorce further illustrate the complexities of disentangling two lives so deeply intertwined. As a couple, Nordegren and Woods had amassed considerable wealth and assets, necessitating a division that would be fair yet protective of their children's future. While the reported settlement amount garnered headlines, the process itself was likely fraught with emotional and logistical challenges. For Nordegren, navigating this legal labyrinth was not just about securing financial stability, but also about asserting her independence and ensuring her children were shielded from the chaos as much as possible. The dissolution of their marriage also invites a broader conversation about societal expectations of women in the aftermath of infidelity. For generations, women have been expected to either forgive and rebuild or fade into obscurity, their identities forever tied to their husband's transgressions. Nordegren's refusal to follow this script was both a personal triumph and a cultural milestone. By stepping out of the shadows of the scandal and building a new life for herself, she subverted these outdated norms, showing that women can and should define their own paths after betrayal. Elin's decision to confirm the reasons for the divorce was an act of profound honesty. It dismantled the illusions surrounding her marriage and allowed her to reclaim control over her narrative. Yet this confirmation also came with its own risks. In exposing the truth, she had to relive the pain and confront the public's often unkind judgment. Her courage in doing so, however, underscores an important truth. Acknowledging pain is a necessary step toward healing. By owning her story, she took the first step in moving beyond the betrayal and into a future unburdened by the past. The divorce also highlights the role of gender dynamics in high-profile relationships. Woods' infidelity was not just a personal failing, but a reflection of the larger cultural forces that enable such behavior. Powerful men are often afforded a level of impunity that allows them to act without fear of significant consequences, at least initially. Nordegren's decision to leave the marriage disrupted this dynamic, challenging the notion that wealth and fame can insulate individuals from accountability. Her actions served as a reminder that integrity and self-respect cannot be bought, no matter the social or financial stakes. At the heart of their story is a lesson about the importance of authenticity in relationships. The facade of perfection that surrounded their marriage ultimately became its undoing. For years, the public saw them as a model couple, unaware of the cracks beneath the surface. This disconnect between appearance and reality is a common pitfall in relationships, particularly those under public scrutiny. Nordegren's experience underscores the dangers of prioritizing image over substance, a lesson that resonates far beyond the confines of celebrity culture. Elin Nordegren's journey also sheds light on the challenges of co-parenting after divorce, particularly in the wake of such a high-profile separation. While much of the media attention focused on the scandal, her primary concern was undoubtedly the well-being of her children. Navigating this new dynamic required a delicate balance of boundaries and cooperation. By prioritizing her children's needs, Nordegren demonstrated a level of maturity and selflessness that contrasted sharply with the chaos surrounding the divorce. Her commitment to shielding them from the fallout speaks to her strength as a mother and her determination to provide them with a sense of stability. The divorce also serves as a case study in the evolving nature of public forgiveness. While Woods faced significant backlash for his actions, the passage of time and his subsequent professional achievements have allowed him to rebuild his reputation to some extent. Nordegren, on the other hand, did not seek public redemption. Her focus was on personal healing and creating a new life for herself. This contrast highlights the different ways men and women are perceived in the aftermath of scandal, as well as the double standards that often govern such perceptions. In examining the broader implications of their divorce, it is impossible to ignore the role of the media in shaping public opinion. The relentless coverage of the scandal not only amplified the pain for those involved, but also perpetuated harmful stereotypes about women and infidelity. Nordegren was often portrayed as either a victim or a gold digger, reductive labels that failed to capture her complexity as an individual. Her eventual confirmation of the reasons for the divorce challenged these narratives, forcing the public to see her as a multifaceted person, rather than a one-dimensional character in a tabloid drama. Nordegren's ability to rise above these stereotypes is a testament to her character. By refusing to engage in public mudslinging or exploit the situation for personal gain, she demonstrated a level of dignity that is all too rare in such circumstances. Her focus on personal growth and the well-being of her children serves as a powerful example of how to navigate adversity with grace. In doing so, she reminded the world that true strength lies not in retaliation, but in resilience and self-respect. The story of Elin Nordegren and Tiger Woods is ultimately a story about transformation. For Nordegren, the divorce was not just an ending, but also a beginning, a chance to redefine herself outside the shadow of her marriage. Her journey from betrayal to empowerment is a testament to the human capacity for growth and renewal. It is a reminder that even in the face of profound pain, it is possible to rebuild and emerge stronger than before. This transformation was not limited to Nordegren. The divorce also forced Woods to confront his own shortcomings and the consequences of his actions. While his path to redemption has been uneven, the scandal served as a wake-up call that ultimately changed the trajectory of his life. In this sense, their story is not just one of heartbreak, but also of accountability and the potential for personal growth. As the years have passed, the divorce has taken on new layers of meaning. It has become a cultural touchstone, a reference point for discussions about relationships, fame, and the human condition. For Nordegren, the decision to confirm the reasons behind the split was a pivotal moment that allowed her to reclaim her narrative and move forward. Her story continues to resonate, not just because of its sensational elements, but because of the universal truths it reveals about love, loss, and the resilience of the human spirit. Elin Nordegren's journey is a powerful reminder that even in the face of betrayal and public humiliation, it is possible to find strength and purpose. Her decision to speak her truth was not an act of revenge, but a declaration of her independence and integrity. By owning her story, she reclaimed her power and set an example for others facing similar struggles. In the end, her story is not just one of heartbreak, but also one of triumph, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. Elin Nordegren and Tiger Woods' divorce transcends the typical boundaries of a celebrity scandal, diving into the complexities of human emotions, cultural expectations, and the profound personal transformation that follows a seismic betrayal. While their story was initially consumed through headlines and paparazzi photographs, the deeper narrative reveals a rich tapestry of lessons about resilience, identity, and the human capacity for growth. Nordegren's eventual confirmation of the reasons for their divorce provides a critical anchor for exploring not only her personal journey, but also broader societal implications. One particularly striking dimension of Elin Nordegren's story is the intense dichotomy between her private and public personas. Throughout their marriage, she maintained an aura of mystery, rarely engaging with the press or seeking the limelight. This approach was not merely a preference, but a conscious effort to preserve her individuality amidst the overwhelming fame of her husband. When the scandal erupted, this guardedness took on new significance. It shielded her from the worst of the public's prying eyes, allowing her to navigate an intensely personal ordeal with some degree of autonomy. Yet it also meant that when she finally spoke about the divorce, her words carried even greater weight as they broke a long silence that the public had anxiously awaited. The broader cultural conversation sparked by their divorce also shines a light on the changing expectations of women in relationships. In the past, infidelity might have been dismissed as an unfortunate but forgivable sin, something to be tolerated for the sake of family stability. However, Elin's decision to end her marriage in the face of such betrayal represents a shift in how women perceive their agency and worth. Her actions underscored that betrayal, no matter how high the stakes, cannot be excused or normalized. This message resonated deeply, inspiring women across the globe to reevaluate their own boundaries and self-respect. The divorce also casts a spotlight on the emotional labor often expected of women in relationships, particularly those with men in positions of power and influence. Throughout their marriage, Nordegren was tasked not only with supporting Woods as he navigated his meteoric rise to fame, but also with ensuring that their home life remained stable and nurturing. This dynamic, while not unique to their relationship, reflects a broader societal pattern where women are frequently expected to shoulder the emotional burden of maintaining harmony even in the face of challenges. When that harmony was shattered by Wood's actions, Elin's decision to step away challenged this deeply ingrained expectation, asserting that emotional labor must be met with reciprocal respect and honesty. A lesser discussed but equally important facet of their story is the role that their differing cultural backgrounds may have played in shaping their marriage and its eventual collapse. Nordegren, with her Swedish upbringing, came from a culture that emphasizes equality and transparency in relationships. These values may have clashed with the pressures and temptations that come with the hyper-competitive and often morally ambiguous world of professional sports which Woods inhabited. While cultural differences alone cannot account for the breakdown of their marriage, they add an additional layer of complexity to the story, highlighting how disparate values can exacerbate existing tensions. The confirmation of the reasons for their divorce also invites a deeper exploration of the psychological impact of infidelity. For Nordegren, the betrayal was not merely a breach of trust, but a profound undermining of the life she had built with Woods. Infidelity, particularly on the scale revealed in their case, forces individuals to confront uncomfortable questions about their self-worth and the authenticity of their relationships. For Elin, coming to terms with these questions required immense courage and self-reflection. Her eventual ability to articulate the reasons for their divorce suggests a level of clarity and acceptance that can only come from doing the hard work of healing. In examining the fallout from their separation, it's also worth considering the unique challenges faced by their children. While much of the media attention focused on the scandal and its impact on Woods' career, Nordegren's role as a mother deserves equal recognition. She had to navigate the delicate balance of protecting her children from the public fallout while also helping them process the changes in their family dynamic. Her commitment to maintaining a sense of normalcy for them, even in the midst of chaos, speaks volumes about her priorities and resilience. The media's role in amplifying the scandal cannot be understated. In the age of 24-hour news cycles and social media, every detail of the Woods-Nordegren divorce was dissected and analyzed to an almost obsessive degree. For Elin, this meant that her personal pain was transformed into a public spectacle, leaving her little room to grieve privately. The media frenzy also perpetuated harmful stereotypes, casting her alternately as a victim or a gold digger, with little nuance given to her humanity. By confirming the reasons for the divorce on her own terms, Nordegren reclaimed her narrative from the media machine, refusing to let others define her story. The financial settlement of their divorce, while often sensationalized, represents another important aspect of their story. While the substantial amount Nordegren received attracted headlines, the focus on numbers often overshadowed the significance of what the settlement represented. For Elin, it was not just a financial windfall, but a tangible acknowledgement of the sacrifices she had made during their marriage and the profound impact of Woods' betrayal. The settlement also provided her with the resources to rebuild her life independently, freeing her from the financial constraints that often trap women in unhealthy relationships. Nordegren's decision to publicly address the reasons for their divorce also underscores the importance of boundaries in relationships. By drawing a clear line in the sand, she sent a powerful message about the non-negotiable nature of trust and respect. Her actions challenged the often romanticized notion of unconditional love, reminding us that healthy relationships require mutual accountability and integrity. This perspective is particularly significant in a cultural landscape where women are frequently pressured to forgive and forget, even in the face of profound betrayal. The long-term implications of their divorce also reveal important lessons about the intersection of fame and personal integrity. For Woods, the scandal marked a turning point in his career, forcing him to rebuild not only his professional reputation, but also his personal life. For Nordegren, it represented an opportunity to step out of the shadows of her husband's fame and redefine herself on her own terms. This redefinition was not merely about moving on, but about reclaiming her identity and ensuring that her future was shaped by her own choices rather than the circumstances of her past. Elin Nordegren's journey also highlights the importance of community and support networks in the aftermath of betrayal. While much of the public narrative focuses on her individual resilience, it is likely that she leaned on a close circle of family and friends during this challenging time. The presence of a supportive community can make all the difference in the healing process, providing a sense of stability and perspective when everything else feels uncertain. Nordegren's ability to emerge from the scandal with grace and dignity suggests that she cultivated a strong support system that helped her navigate the storm. Her story also serves as a reminder of the transformative power of self-reinvention. In the years following her divorce, Nordegren pursued education and personal growth, earning a degree in psychology and focusing on raising her children. These actions reflect a commitment to building a life defined by purpose and fulfillment, rather than lingering resentment or regret. Her ability to channel her pain into positive action is a testament to her strength and determination. The confirmation of the reasons for their divorce also raises important questions about accountability in relationships. While Woods bore the brunt of public criticism, Nordegren's decision to address the truth on her own terms shifted the narrative, emphasizing the shared responsibility of both partners in a marriage. This nuanced perspective challenges the simplistic dichotomy of victim and perpetrator, encouraging a more complex understanding of the dynamics at play in their relationship. Elin Nordegren's story is ultimately one of empowerment. By confronting the truth about her marriage and taking decisive action to protect her own well-being, she set an example for others facing similar challenges. Her ability to rise above the scandal and rebuild her life on her own terms serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of profound betrayal, it is possible to reclaim one's power and create a brighter future. The lessons from her journey extend far beyond the confines of her personal experience. They challenge societal norms about relationships, resilience, and the role of women in the face of adversity. Nordegren's decision to confirm the reasons for her divorce was not just an act of transparency, but a declaration of her independence and strength. In doing so, she provided a blueprint for others navigating the complexities of love, loss, and self-discovery. Her story continues to resonate because it speaks to universal truths about the human experience. It reminds us that betrayal, while deeply painful, can also be a catalyst for growth and transformation. It challenges us to reconsider our assumptions about forgiveness, accountability, and the nature of love. And most importantly, it shows us that even in the face of profound challenges, it is possible to emerge stronger, wiser, and more authentic than ever before. Elin Nordegren's story also highlights the powerful role of silence and timing in controlling one's narrative. In an age when public figures often rush to address scandals, Nordegren's deliberate approach to sharing her side of the story stood out as a testament to the value of reflection and measured action. By choosing the right moment to confirm the reasons behind her divorce, she not only retained her dignity, but also ensured that her voice carried weight. This strategy transformed her from a passive participant in the media's narrative to an active agent shaping how her story was told. Moreover, her journey serves as a broader commentary on the endurance of personal values in the face of extraordinary challenges. Despite the temptations of wealth, fame, and public opinion, Nordegren held steadfast to principles of self-respect and authenticity. Her decision to prioritize her mental and emotional health over external pressures challenges the societal norms that often prioritize appearances over substance. This narrative also illuminates the profound impact that personal transformation can have on broader cultural conversations. Nordegren's response to betrayal, characterized by grace and resolve, contributed to a growing discourse about emotional resilience and the empowerment of women in the face of adversity. Her journey transcends the realm of celebrity gossip, becoming a universal symbol of strength, growth, and the courage required to rebuild. In redefining her life on her terms, Elin Nordegren not only healed herself, but also left a lasting impact on the cultural understanding of dignity and self-worth. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us? What are your thoughts on Elin Nordegren confirming the divorce rumors? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.